Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Before I dive into your reading, intuitive friend, focusing on what you don't see coming in the next 3 months, and that is October, November, and December of 2025, I do want to take a moment to highlight the important astrological and planetary shifts that will be happening during this time. Okay, now these influences do have the power to shape your journey, and they also have the potential here to play a big role in the reading that unfolds for you right after this segment that I'm going to be talking about and explaining what these astrological events are. Okay, now let's take a quick look at what's in store. We're going to start with October 13th. And October 13th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius. Now, first and foremost, Pluto has been in Aquarius since November 19th, 2024, and will be in Aquarius all the way through March 8th, 2043. So about approximately 18, 19 years is going to be stationed there. Okay. Now, if you remember back in November or October of 2024, I did mention that this is the feeling of Pandora's box opening, things that have been kept secret or things that have been under, under wraps, skeletons in the closet opening up, and a lot of things coming through. And of course, since then till now, we have seen that play out a lot in many different ways, both in the public arena and as well as perhaps in our own lives. Okay. Now, that being said, October 13th, Pluto goes direct. Again, that means back into its normal rotation in Aquarius, because it's been in retrograde since May 4th, 2025. So it's been in retrograde for about 5 months. Now that Pluto is going to go back to its normal rotation, it's going to support the healing process, right? And that's going to be done through transformation, finally ending, ending things that no longer serve, and the sense of rebirth. So things that need to come to light, coming to light for that transformation to occur. The second planetary or astrological event that's coming up is on November 9th through November 29th. And of course, that is Mercury going back into retrograde. Now, good news, this is going to be the last final wrap about the Mercury going in retrograde. But as you know, Mercury is the planet of clarity of the mind and communication. So when it goes into retrograde, which by the way is going to start in Sagittarius season and it's going to end in Scorpio season, it's going to be the time where we're going to reflect, review, re-examine, review, and recalibrate so that we can gain the awareness that we need in order to go back into action once the retrograde ends in Mercury and once it goes back into its direct or normal rotation. Now, remember, sometimes we can experience the fluctuations or the energy of that Mercury in retrograde a week or two before November 9th, or a week or two after November 29th. Okay. So just keep that, into perspective. Now, it's not a good time to start new projects, but it's a great time to tie up loose ends. So if it's a project that you started, or some discussion or some conversation or something that you in a way placed in the back burner during Mercury retrograde, is a great time to finish and wrap that up. Now, the last and final important astrological event or planetary shift that's happening is on December 15th. And that's when Mars, which is the planet of action, is going to enter Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, but guess what? Scorpio also is known as that fire, that water sign that in a way mimics that Aries energy as well. Okay. That being said, Mars is definitely going to, in a way, influence its traits while it's in this Capricorn energy. Okay. Now, as I said before, and I don't know if I did, but that's happening on December 15th. All right. So, the good news about this shift is that Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That just simply means that the energies actually work together. So, instead of feeling strained or drained, it's going to be more of an energy of the lessening of the impulse, okay, or impulsivity. It's going to be more ease rather than, tension and drain. So it's actually going to work pretty well here when Mars is in Capricorn on December 15th, because it's going to lessen that impulsivity. It's going to be more of an ease and working together steadily, okay, to create long-term movement, to create stability and security in those things. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about how this may influence each of the astrological signs, but I definitely wanted to come forth and give you this quick insight before I jump into your reading. Now, next is your reading. I'll see you then. Hi, Aries, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aries may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages for the next 3 months. And that's October, November, December of 2025. Now, if you missed the overview, in the video before this one, then I would ask you if you could please take a look at that so you could understand the context in which your reading may be influenced by those planetary shifts, as well as astrological events. That being said, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All right, Aries, let's take a look at what you don't see coming within the next 3 months, and we'll see how the three important astrological events that I just spoke about may potentially here influence your reading for October, November, December in what you don't see coming. Remember, this is the unexpected. So let's see what's coming through for you here, Aries. October, November, and December of 2025. Now, it could be one of those months, it could be all of those months, it could be a combination of those months. We'll see what's coming through for you. So we have here person holding the heart, hostilities, and family. Now we can look at this breakdown as follows. We can take a look at the person holding the heart representing October, hostilities representing November, and family representing December, or this could work collectively together. Okay. Again, this is a general reading. So I want to start with the middle row here because this is a 3-card spread, and the card in the middle does take a lot of energy and power, right? So looking at that, we have hostilities, and there may be here a little bit of a turbulence. Okay. A little bit of discussion, disagreement, maybe being upset, maybe being easily triggered. For some of you, I feel you're going to let go of that energy here within the next 3 months because you have the person holding the heart and family. So there may be a little bit of tension here, whether it's with your partner, with your friends, family, loved ones. Maybe in the career sector with colleagues, staff, and things of that nature, maybe clients or something like that. But the person holding the heart here is giving me this energy of regardless what this may be, there is this feeling of, number one, this could be someone near and dear to your heart. So that's number one. And number two, I do feel a sense of unconditional love. Okay. So there may be here this supportive energy, meaning if it is just you going through this potential energy here in October, November, or December, that you may have the support of your families or your loved ones here to help guide you through. Now, this could also be signaling that this energy could be either in your love sector or in your home or domestic scene, which is about friends, family, loved ones, and work environment and things of that nature. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Now, as I mentioned in the prior video, October 13th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius. Mercury goes into retrograde November 9th through the 29th. Okay. So you have three cards actually that have flipped over here. And then December 15th, you have Mars, which is a planet of action, entering Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, and that is focusing about responsibilities and the discipline of things. Okay. Now, listen, the fact that I started with that hostilities card here in the middle of your spread with a totally and completely different deck, and the fact that we have here frustration, hot-tempered, learn to forgive and let go of grudges, is again, there could be here like I mentioned at the top of the reading here, there could be a little bit of turbulence. Okay. A little bit of turbulence in paradise. There could be here a discussion, an argument, a disagreement, a trigger, whether that is with you or people around you. Okay. So that's coming across yet again with another deck here. Now, the fact that this frustration and hot-tempered learn to forgive and to let go of grudges is again right under the person holding the heart. As I mentioned before, this could be the unconditional love of letting go, like I talked about that sword, letting go any type of disagreements and really focusing on forgiving and letting go of the grudge with someone or towards someone that is very near and dear to your heart. Okay, now this could go vice versa. It could be you having the disagreement and this person then working towards, or you working towards, asking for an apology, or the other person letting go of grudges. Okay, however this may be, but it is very prominent here, this energy here, with what you don't see coming. You also have here soul whispers. It says ethereal state. It says natural therapy, finding spiritual release, validation, confirmation, yet again with hostilities here. As I mentioned, that sword could be letting go of this energy of resentment, grudges, in a way, it could also be talking about releasing and cutting through the confusion of something as well. Now, remember, Mercury is going into retrograde November 9th through the 29th. This could be talking about that because, number one, it's in the middle here. So if we look at this from October, potentially here, this being October and November, it's coming through yet again here in November. So there could be a misunderstanding or a miscommunication here of some sorts. Again, we could also look at these energies as an overall energy, and it could be happening potentially in any of those 3 months, October, November, or December. But soul whispers here is that nature therapy, finding spiritual release. Again, letting go of that energy. Okay, letting go of the hostilities, the anger, the resentment, the triggers, the internal confusion as well, because swords energy does represent the clarity of the mind and communication. Swords is air energy, okay? And of course, like I said, Mercury is that ruler who influences that sector, okay? Last but not least, you do have here family, and under family, you have interest in you, blossoming romance, flirting, wanting to date, okay? There could be someone, for those of you who are single here, there could be an unexpected connection here with someone someone. That person may have children, doesn't have to. This person could also be maybe divorced. They don't have to. Or this could be someone that can be presented to you by someone who you know, who's near and dear to your heart, like you being presented a person by someone that you know. Okay. Either way, there may be here this energy or opportunity at your disposal here, single Aries, of meeting someone new. Okay, or connecting maybe with someone who is very familiar. For those of you who are in connections already, or are in partnerships or marriages, or marriage, the family card is saying teddy bear underneath the clarification card. Again, there could be a reignited passion between you and your partner here. Now that, again, Pluto, October 13th, goes direct in Aquarius. So it loosens up this energy, and there could be this sense of rebirth or renewal, or again, reignited passion between you and your partner. Okay. Let's take a look at the next deck. And of course, I do have here a potential advice here for you, Aries. And let's take a look at this almost final here. Wow, you have the Tower. Listen carefully. Tower moment here, an unexpected change, shock, something rocking your world, learning something new. Okay. Tower is ruled by Mars. And listen, Mars enters Capricorn on December 15th. So it's the planet of action. But because it enters Capricorn and it exalts, Mars actually exalts in Capricorn, it's actually a positive energy here. So this Tower moment, I'm not saying that it's going to happen potentially in December. It could be any of the months that I mentioned, October, November, or December. But the fact that the Tower moment is here for you, this Tower card is talking about a sudden change. Okay, there may be here a revelation of some sorts, or again, an unexpected argument, delay, conversation, trigger. All right. Confusion here, misunderstanding as well, miscommunication. The Tower here, again, ruled by Mars. Mars is about fire, passion, drive, ambition, but it's also about something unexpected. This could be, maybe some, and I hope not, that's not the case, but, accidents, unexpected, things that we're not, foreseeing here. It could be something like a natural disaster or an accident, or, again, a sudden change, a shakeup, something that is revealed or known that hasn't been known, and it really shocks, the whole entire, a situation, circumstance, or event, or whatever this may be. This could also be a surprise, but not in the negative sense, okay, or not in a negative connotation. The Tower moment could also be a sudden spark or reignited. So reignited, surprise, again, reignited passion. For others of you, connecting with someone that is new, again, for those of you who are single, connecting with someone that you did not expect, so it becomes like a shock or a surprise, but in a positive way, in a more positive connotation. Either way, this says, I surrender and know how to move forward, or how to go forward. So then again, there's this energy here of this new rebirth or transformation, so to speak, a new chapter emerging, a new beginning happening, because whatever is old is destroyed or crumbled, and then you need to start new, or something needs to start from a fresh, brand new foundation, or a fresh start. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here at your last and final card here. And we have for you, Aries, aim for higher. Okay. So if someone aims low, You aim high. The unexpected messages here, or what you don't see coming, this is talking about in the current struggle. So within October, November, December of 2025 here, you may seek quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. So this is talking about taking your time. And again, very much this energy of Mars energy, but in Capricorn, it's more about the ease of something. It's lessening that impulsivity and really working towards something more concrete and stable. So there you go. It says, let go of fixating on the outcome and choose a path of empathy and foresight to overcome the impasse and improve the relationship. Now, this could be in any area. And again, there goes that message again of unconditional love, forgiveness that I was feeling at the top of the reading, yet again coming through for you. Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon.